Hey, Stephanie here. Happy Monday. Well, it's Monday here in New Zealand anyway. If you're watching from elsewhere in the world, happy Sunday. Just came out here to have a wee chat about how you manage your inbox. I'm really interested to hear if you have any really cool tips about how you manage your inbox. So for me, I use Outlook, and I used to have folders for all my clients and this, that and the other thing. If it's from this person, it went into folders, and I'd sit there and I'd drag it across. But then I realized what a freaking waste of time that was, because I almost never looked in there again ever, and I just have this long list of folders. And secondly, if the search function within Outlook and Gmail for that matter is really good, and so if you are going to you want to find something, then just type in the search and it's really good at finding what you're looking for anyway. So then I just started using archive and delete. Archive and delete are your friends, my friend. If it's like, okay, I've read that, I really don't need to keep that, then delete. And I've got on my phone app, I've got archive and delete, like left and right swipe, so it's super easy. In Outlook, I've got a quick button on the ribbon. Again, it's just archive or delete. And I'm getting rid of all the folders, and I realized today that I've still got the folders, so I need to clear them all out. And I think they self-archive anyway after all the contents archive anyway, so some of them I've opened up and there's nothing in there anyway. So I'd love to hear how you manage this system. I feel like it's a waste of time to be dragging and dropping. There are a couple exceptions to that rule, and one is emailed invoices. I have a folder for emailed invoices, and I use quick steps in Outlook just to quickly put those, because I get a copy in my inbox of the invoices that I've sent, and I've just got a quick step in Outlook which lets me just quickly place that into that folder. And the reason for that is because sometimes if anyone ever, and this doesn't really happen very often these days, but occasionally used to, someone would say, oh, I've never got that invoice, and so in that case you can just find the invoice in that folder and forward it on to them. And so here it is, here it was sent on such and such a day, here it is again, here's another copy. So that can make it a little bit easier and a little bit pointed, like, yeah, I did send it to you. So that's one exception to the rule. Other than that, archive and delete, they're my friends. They're the main tools I use. Try and clear out the inbox every day. If I don't, if it's something I can't get to right away, for example, like if I can't do it in 2 minutes or less, which is a getting things done GTD tip. If you can do it in 2 minutes or less, do it. Otherwise, if you can't do it in 2 minutes or less, schedule it or add it to your master to-do list to schedule later. So in that case, you need to put it on your list and maybe estimate how long it's going to take and add that to your list as well. So that's another little quick tip for you there. So like I said, keen to hear how other people do this, because managing an inbox can be a huge thing, and even with these tips I find it a little overwhelming at times. And sometimes in that case, if I've got really behind, like really behind, I've done this a couple times in the last couple of years, is I would just take everything past, say, a month ago, that's dated in a month ago, and I'll just shove it all in archive, because I have not got time to go back and deal with that. And if they haven't yelled or come back to me in that time, that's not that important. It's really unlikely that I'd lose any sort of new business that way, because I'm pretty good at following that up. But you just get inundated. The other thing that is your friend is the unsubscribe button. Oftentimes you might get a lead magnet that someone's got because you think that could be quite useful, and but then you keep getting their emails, which sometimes they're good, right? You can read and delete, or read and archive if it's something that you want to come back to later. But a lot of the times, if you find that you're consistently just deleting, delete when it comes in, it's probably a good idea just to unsubscribe from that. We really want to declutter your life and declutter your inbox. The other thing is, if you do set aside some reading time once a week, then you could potentially put them all into a reading folder, but you've got to be so disciplined about actually doing that and about actually taking the time to read those. There's a very few emails that I'm subscribed to that I will make a point of reading every single week, because I don't want to miss out on what they say. Otherwise, you know, read them for a while and then unsubscribe. Hope that helps. Again, if you've got any tips for me, love to hear it. Always looking for life hacks around managing your inbox and managing the deluge that can sometimes come in. See you later. Bye.